A Fisherman's Tackle Box opens an experience that's changing lives across the country. In Texas, more than 500 men have been touched by a one-of-a-kind organization. It's called Real Recovery. It's a nonprofit offering free fly fishing retreats for men who are battling or have recovered from cancer. Well, they invited our KENS 5 Marvin Hurst to be well and fish on.
Past the roar of a rolling truck on FM 1621 in Kendall County are the gates to Camp Capers. It's where a nonprofit carries out a recurring expedition.
I've had participants from the age of 16, which is pretty young for this program, all the way up to 70s. He went under.
Men who only have to pay for their travel get invited to a free weekend of fly fishing.
Mostly for bass.
By Real Recovery.
If you've never fly fished and you get the opportunity to be on a river, listening to the water run and feel your rod pull and weight with a fish, it transports you to a different place. Nice.
The guests at this camp in Waring have battled cancer. There's Ken, Tony, Galen, and Will.
Went home one day after church, and I just kind of passed out.
Will got diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer in 2018.
I can't say that a little bit of fear didn't set in because of the unknown, but then I had to, just trust and believe my faith.
The former San Antonio police officer is also a military veteran. In fact, this is a veterans-only weekend. The men have to sit in this room and have what Real Recovery calls courageous conversations.
A lot of men are apprehensive about seeking help or being given anything, really.
The talks were so personal, we weren't allowed inside of a session. It's a space where a warrior can lay down his shield.
You hear their stories and you're like, man, you get emotional, and it's like, you can just open up.
Next, the men find out who's hiding behind the vest.
They're from all over the United States.
The signatures of every man who participates in these retreats gets inked in on traveling fishing vests. California to Boise, New Jersey to Wisconsin. Not every name is a survivor.
Go ahead and approach.
The Texas vets add their names too.
Here's an 11.
No experience is necessary for the fly fishing retreats. Real Recovery comes with all the gear a man needs and fishing buddies to help each man traverse toward triumph.
Like a little loop.
Will is with Zach today.
My main goal for today is just have a good day.
The fishing buddies and cancer warriors divide to conquer.
Wait on the stick.
Spread out across the low Guadalupe River.
Aim right across from you.
The men learn to cast a line. Suddenly, there's a shift.
There you go.
It delivers those men from their constant thought of being involved with taking care of cancer.
What they start to reel in, even before a fish.
It's hard to put into words just how impactful it
is fellowship and brotherhood.
So you have a wife and a daughter.
It was more the interpersonal relationship that each of these fishing buddies will develop with their participants. And it's just beautiful.
Got a fish, oh man.
Let's keep it real. Catching a fish like Ken sure does help too.
Come on, baby.
Like cancer, this is an experience where you will move in murky water, even with a guide.
That's a nice kiss, sure.
What looks easy for others may not work for you.
Oh!
If you keep trying, remember to focus on faith. What you need
Raise your rod.
just might nibble at your hook. Measuring your win is about perspective.
It's all about the patience and waiting. But victory will come.
We got a fish over here.
And demonstrating that no matter the size, success is in your hand.
That was worth it.
Marvin Hurst, KENS 5.
Wow. If you'd like to learn more about the program, call the number on your screen. It's 1-800-699-4490, or you can email them at info@realrecovery.org. Great program, Ryan.
Yeah.